What's up, y'all? It's your Fit Doc, aka Kristen Simone, and I'm back with your weekly dose of medicine. If you are new here, thanks so much for joining. Thanks for choosing to watch me. I promise you will not regret it. Please subscribe to my channel. I talk about medical school, fitness, lifestyle motivation, and that's basically the primary focus of my channel. Click down here to check out my TikTok and my Instagram. There I do a lot more medical school content as well, and I just take you through the day in and day out of my life and what it's like. So right now it is Sunday. I'm starting a vlog off today and we are going to church. So I'm running late. I wanted to start the intro before, the day got rolling because we do have a lot going on today. Just some Sunday reset type stuff, some meal prepping and things like that. I also have to get through a lecture. So I want to start the vlog off just by saying, hey y'all, thanks so much for subscribing. A lot of y'all who watch me are not subscribed. So please hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and hit that notification bell so you're notified every time that I post a video. I'm going to go off to church, but I will see y'all in a few. Hey y'all, so church was really good. I am off to do some grocery shopping now. I'm writing a list. Why am I breaking out? Oh gosh, it looks worse on camera. Anyways, we can ignore this. I think it's because I have not been drinking a lot of water. Anyways, I'm gonna write a list because I just don't like to be in here aimlessly, even though that rarely happens. So we're going to Trader Joe's, and then we're gonna probably pop into Food Lion, and then I'm gonna start my meal prep.
Tell me what you see in me. Gotta be something different. You must be made for me. Patience is nothing. In and out, in and out, in and out. Arguing, trifling, difficult. Let more. I don't know why you love me.
So I'm on my way to Tropical Smoothie. I definitely cooked, but you know how Mother Nature is. Like sometimes it just wants what it wants, and I had to just oblige. You feel me? So I'm gonna go pick up a smoothie, and I get the Santa Fe quesadillas, the chicken quesadillas. So I'm going to go pick those up, and some barbecue chips. And I'm gonna eat that. I'm gonna just relax for a little bit. The gym was nice. It was good. It was upper body day, so really light. Well, not really light, but it just wasn't. It didn't take me forever. And yeah, after I get done eating, I have a meeting because we do like these little teach back sessions at my school. Like me and some of the other girls, we get together and we're starting to do teach back sessions where we'll host one before a test or before a final or whatever, and we'll go over the pertinent information that we need to know about like the exam to be able to like ace it, do a good job. So I'm hosting it with one of my friends tomorrow. Maybe I'll give y'all like a glimpse to see what that's like, but yeah, we just are going to go over the main topics, the high yield concepts. And so I have to meet with one of my friends to go over what we're going to talk about, how we're going to like conduct the whole meeting. She's better at stuff like that. I'm not really a good administrative person. Like I need a person. I'm gonna be the type of person that needs a personal assistant. Like I'm not good with administrative work, but I have the talent. I bring what you want, but I'm not that good at like creating meetings and booking things and calling people and communicating. Like that's not my thing. It's just never been my thing. So yes, I'm gonna go meet with her. Well, we're gonna do it through Zoom, so I'm not gonna really be going anywhere. But I also want to do my laundry because y'all, it's a busy week. I'm so glad I passed my test because now I just have to focus on the final. And I honestly don't even care about the final. Like to be honest, like I have to pass it with a 70, but in none of my tests have I made a 70. So I don't feel like I really need to study that hard for this one because I think that I understand the information. I am going to study, don't get me wrong. I'm going to do problems and practice questions and things like that. I'm going to go over my notes, but I'm not going to stress. I have not studied that much this block. Like I have not been like hardcore studying my butt off. Like, oh, I'm working so hard. Like I have not. Oh, somebody's braking in front of me. I have not been doing that this block. I've not been studying like crazy. And so I plan to keep it that way. I plan to finish it off that way. That's what we're going to do. That's how we're going to finish. I'm not going to stress myself out and study until 1 a.m. I'm just not doing it. I'll do little bits and pieces in review, but I'm really not stressing that much. So, yeah, that's what I have to do. And we have to get ready for homecoming because it's this week. And I'm getting my hair done. I'm getting my lashes done on Thursday. So, and I ordered a dress. And I got it literally yesterday. It's supposed to be coming tomorrow. I quick shipped it. I did a rush shipping on it so it could come faster. But yeah, it was really funny because I'm like rushing. I don't know why I thought homecoming was like next week. I definitely planned for it to be this week, like looking back. But like as time got, time can get away from you in medical school. Like you just be forgetting stuff and it's like, oh shoot, it's this weekend. I have forgotten. I was planning on looking, online for some things. I was like, oh, I got some time. Like, I have until next weekend. Like, no, baby, it's this weekend. You don't have no time. So I ordered something. I'm at the point where I have enough clothes where I don't have to like be ordering something all the time, but thankfully, I did get one thing. So I'll show you all whenever it comes. But yeah, so that's what I'm doing for the rest of the day. I'm probably gonna, like I said, clean up after the meeting that I'm gonna have with my friend about our teach back, and then I'm gonna edit a YouTube video, which you would have already seen if you're watching this video now. And that's pretty much gonna be it, y'all. That's it. You will see that like this week should be kind of calming down just because we got one test out of the way, and I'm not pressed for the others. I'm just really, I'm not super pressed for this final, like, because I haven't been pressed for any of the other tests. And that's why I say that. Like, I've not been pressed for any of the other ones, and it's worked out just fine. So, that's what I'm going to be doing. That's the mindset I'm going to keep. I'm going to grab this food, and I'm going to relax for a little bit, because I deserve it. What's up, y'all? It is me on camera. It's Thursday, and I'm looking a little crazy, but I was going to edit a YouTube video. I think I'm going to have time. I'm not gonna have time to do it, so I'm gonna have to get ready because I'm getting a lash fill-in today. I just woke up, so sorry. But I'm getting a lash fill-in, and then I'm gonna go straight to campus because I have PCC today. I think it's so mean that they're giving us PCC before final. Normally, like last block, they didn't give it to us. Like it's 2.5 hours long, from 2:30 to 5. And, yeah, we have to, like, learn about the physical exam and learn about how to be a doctor, essentially. If you've been following my vlogs, that's what PCC means. And then, we go home. But sometimes we get out early, sometimes we don't. But at this point, we have a final. Don't get me wrong, I'm not going to, like, study super, super, super hard for the final because I've been passing my tests with B's. So, like, I feel like I know the information, so it is what it is. I think at this point, I'm going to know what I'm going to know. But, yeah, I'm eating this for breakfast. I got my turkey sausage, some toast, and some boiled eggs. I had 4 boiled eggs, but I ate one. Y'all, I'm so excited because guess what I learned how to do yesterday? I learned how to do sugaring on myself. I, like, waxed my arms, and I did my bikini line. When I tell y'all, I'm saving money by learning how to do it myself. That is how you do it. Like, are you kidding me? I'm so happy. Like, I'm so proud of myself for learning how to do this. Like, I'm really, my day is just so good right now because I learned how to do it. Like, yes, I'm very happy. So, I have a lot to do today, so I'm just going to take y'all with me. I have a lot to do. We have homecoming tomorrow. I'm getting my sew-in tomorrow, right after the exam. I'm getting my hair blow-dried and trimmed at 1:30, I think. And then my exam ends at 10. It's from 8 to 10. I have to go home. Like I don't live, here. So I have to go back home, get my sew-in. And then there's homecoming this weekend. And I also have clinical week next weekend, which I'll definitely take y'all with me. But clinical week is going to be near my hometown. So I'm going to just stay home for that week. Stay with my mom. But yeah, it's going to be a whirlwind. So I have to paint my toes and pack for a whole week. Really a week and a half. because I have 2 weekends and then like a full week. And then I have to figure out what I'm wearing for homecoming for one of my outfits. And then just clean up my room and clean up my apartment before I leave. So a lot to do on top of like trying to study. And I gotta get my lashes done in about an hour. So I'm gonna eat. Enjoy this little bit of free time. Hopefully our PCC director lets us out early, so I can like figure out my life stuff. Also, my closure's coming in today for tomorrow for my sewing. So I need to figure out if I need to bleach these knots or not, because I'm not gonna be looking out here looking crazy out here. So I'll catch y'all. What's up, y'all? It is 5 o'clock now, and it's a little bit later. Got my lashes refilled. So we are, you know, slowly getting ready for homecoming. Getting my hair done tomorrow. I'm going to show y'all the hair that I got later. But right now I'm at the mall because I want to see if I can find a top to go with these leather pants that I got. Or I'm probably going to get a dress. Or I'm not going to get anything at all, honestly. I already spent, you know, some money. I'm going to be a little bit over my budget this month. But I have these leather pants, or fake leather, vinyl, really is what this is. Vinyl, I don't know, y'all know what I'm trying to say, but it's like it's this material that I want to see if I can find like a shirt or something to go with. And if I can't, I want to find like an affordable dress for tomorrow, because I have my outfit for for Saturday, which I'll show y'all too. But because it just came in. So I'm not going to spend too long in here. I have a lot of things to do. I need to paint my toes. I need to see if I need to bleach this closure for this sew-in that I'm getting. And now I'm here at the mall too. And I also need to study for our final tomorrow. Like I said, I'm not really too concerned. And the reason why I'm not concerned is because I think I know 70% of the information. I've not gotten 70s on my prior tests. I passed them with B's, so I have no reason to think this would be any different. Also, I know the material. Like I've been doing practice questions, so I'm gonna look at first aid a little bit later tonight. I'm not gonna spend all night studying. I need my brain power for tomorrow because I am tested out. Okay, I'm ready to take this test, execute, pass, and get it done so I can move on and have fun. So I'm gonna take y'all with me just to see a couple outfits. Maybe we'll find something in here, and then we're gonna grab some food, and then we'll be on the way home, getting our errands done. I also need to pack, because I'm going to be back at home for about a week and a half. So I need to pack for that as well. So I'll probably start packing today. I don't want to start tomorrow because it's just like doing way too much. I don't want to forget anything because I'm rushing and all that. So I'm going to take y'all in here with me, and hopefully we find something. Okay, y'all, so we finished a lot of our homecoming festivities. So this is the outfit that I got from Fashion Nova. I do like this. It has like a little see-through aspect of things right here. So I have to make sure that I wear the appropriate undergarments, whatever that is. And I don't know what shoes I'm gonna wear. These shoes are not comfortable if you don't have like a padding in it. So I need to get a padding thing just in case. And then these are shoes that I've already had. I don't know if I'm gonna wear these shoes. I feel like this is like the best, this is like the best options out of the shoes that I do have. But so we're looking like for this second day. I'm gonna go ahead and just throw on the outfit that I'm gonna wear tomorrow. Okay, y'all, so this is the second outfit. I don't know if I should wear these pants like all the way up. Losing my balance. But I think if I wear them all the way up, I don't know. I could wear them all the way up, but I want to look like a square because I don't know. And I don't know what shoes, and I don't know if I want to like wear them like all the way down. Like, do I want to zip them all the way down, or do I want it to show the actual like accent, you know what I mean, of like the shoe? So I don't really know. And then I have this other shoe, and I don't even know if I'm going to wear that. I mean, I could, but I don't know. So, or like, so like, okay, so like I said, they're up like this. Do I want them to come down? Because this has like, you probably can't see, but if I get closer to the mirror, it has like little openings for my skin. So like if I wore them down, it gives it a whole different look. Whole different look. So I'm not really sure. But we'll figure it out, and y'all will see tomorrow. Y'all, it is Monday. Completely missed everything. I didn't really feel like recording, to be honest, because I don't know. It was homecoming, and I was like running. I was just running, ripping and running all weekend. And really, it was mainly Friday because I told y'all I had that test. I had the final, which I ended up acing, period. But then I had to get home. I had to get my hair done. Then like I got my hair done, and then right whenever it was time, you know, for me to finish up, I had to go straight to the Airbnb and get ready. I had to grab something to eat quickly. Like, I was ripping and running. And I didn't want to just be around in homecoming like with a camera in everybody's face. I don't know, so I'm sorry. But my hair looks really good. She did a good job. He did a good job, sorry. I'll show you a better picture. The lighting is really bad. But I just have it kind of like in a braid because, like, you know, I'm in clinic and I didn't want to have it all out. Although some of it kind of came out, but it ended up looking kind of cute, like still professional, so it was fine. But yeah, so far, I had my first day for clinical week today. We have a break. They're giving us a break this week. So we finished up with HEMOC last Friday. We start cardio next week, but they're giving us a break to do clinical week this week. And so I'm scheduled with an internal medicine physician, and I've learned so much already. I've learned what a systolic heart murmur sounds like. I've learned what ronchi sounds like, and I learned what wheezing sounds like. I've also seen like an EKG of what someone in AFib looks like. I've gone into the rooms with these patients and just kind of had my own time with them, getting to know them, getting to know why they came in, what's their history of, you know, their chronic disease and whatnot. So I'm learning. I do like seeing actual patients over standardized patients because I just feel like it's more realistic. Standardized patients, I think they're actors, but it doesn't seem real to me. It seems like they're trying to, you know, point out what you're doing wrong. Whereas if you're with someone who's actually sick, you know, they just want you to help them. They don't care. They don't care about certain things that actors are pointing out. So I am trying to get better with like not speaking as fast, not making them feel rushed, things like that. But I do like that I'm getting the experience, and I feel like I'm getting the most out of my experience by, like, you know, getting in those rooms, experiencing as much as I can, and like listening in on EKGs, listening in, like, you know, using the stethoscope, like really getting to know how to use these other things. I also learned how to do a diabetic like foot test, like a diabetic foot test. I don't really know what it's called. I'm sure I'm not saying it right. But like I learned how to like determine if someone has diabetic neuropathy. And that was cool. So I'll keep y'all updated. I have a meeting today. I'm running for an e-board position for SNMA. So I have a meeting later today. I have to give a speech. That's in about 2 hours, actually, so I need to get on the road because I'm pretty sure there's going to be traffic, and I got out at 5. It's 5:30 right now. So, yeah, and I'll probably catch y'all tomorrow. What's up, y'all? It's Wednesday, and I'm home early. It's 1:40. We had a half day today, so I'm eating my lunch. Found something in the fridge. I'm back at home for clinical week, so very happy about that. Don't gotta spend any money on living arrangements or anything like that. I don't think I really like explained to y'all what clinical week is for my school. So basically, we get sent somewhere in October, and then February, and then I think another day. I can't really remember, another week. I can't remember when. Maybe in May. But basically, we have clinical week, And then some people have had hospital week today, but we get sent to the clinic 2 times throughout the year, and then the hospital 1 time. That can be in October, it can be, I think, February, and then May. So like I said, I'm in the clinic. Some of my friends are in the hospital this week, but I'm in the clinic and I'm in internal medicine. So I'm working close to where I live. I asked to be put where I live, but they're not guaranteed to give you, like, you know, you're not guaranteed to get your exact spot that you want. So people are out everywhere. I mean, they're out everywhere, and they could be an hour away from where you stay. It could be an hour away from the school. You don't really know, but you're not going to get sent somewhere like out of the state. You're within North Carolina, Asheville, Wilmington, wherever. So I'm close enough to home to where I can drive from home to the clinic. Very grateful for that. I don't have to spend money on an Airbnb or a hotel, or I don't have to shack up with anybody, because they also offer student housing for these types of situations, and I luckily don't have to do that. I'm here at home, comfortable, don't have to spend any extra money. So far, I'm learning so much. I've learned what a systolic murmur sounds like. We had 2, I've seen 2 so far, like I've listened to 2 so far, and one of them, the doctor didn't prep me on if there was a murmur or not, but I heard it on my own without him telling me. So I was happy to hear that. Just, you know, disclaimer, I'm not happy that anyone is, you know, suffering from diseases, but as a med student, you have to be, you know, open, and you have to be exposed, that's the word, to these diseases, so you know how to fix and cure, and you know what to do. So I'm not ever excited that someone has a murmur or someone has aortic stenosis or anything like that, but I am excited to learn about these diseases and learn how I can best help patients that are going to come after those patients that I've seen in the first place. I think we all know that, but you can never be too sure, especially just with like professionalism and whoever's watching me. People can take things the wrong way, and I don't want things to be taken the wrong way. So I'm not ever happy that someone's going through these things, but I do get excited whenever I'm starting to learn more and more about the body, and I'm learning about the different diseases that can come, you know, across other people, and just like learning how to treat those diseases, and learning what to do, and learning what they sound like, what they look like, what to do. So with that being said, yes, I've heard systolic murmurs. I've heard ronchi and wheezing. I've seen AFib. I've seen what AFib looks like on an EKG. And I'm learning how to like actually read an EKG. You have to have calipers, but some people just like use, like, they just make up their own little marks. And then if the waves are not regular, if they're not spaced out regularly, that's how you know that they have like an irregular rhythm. So I'm learning how to look at AFib on the EKG. I'm learning just different irregular rhythms that aren't dangerous. So I remember seeing, like, you know, an EKG with an abnormal QRS wave, and my doctor was telling me that it's not anything wrong, because at first I was like, is he having a heart attack, because it looked like ST elevation, but he was telling me, like, you know, showing me what it actually looks like, what someone with a heart attack would look like, and why, you know, he's not having a heart attack. So I learned that. I'm learning about different antibodies. I'm learning so many different things. So it's Wednesday. Like I said, I've been here Monday and Tuesday. And today was a half day. And then tomorrow I'm working as well in the clinic. And then Friday I'm off. So I'm getting more in touch with patients. My doctor is letting me go in to see the patients, and I didn't bring my stethoscope with me. I forgot it. It's been a long weekend. I mean, it was homecoming, which I still can't believe I didn't get any footage, but long weekend. I just finished a final on Friday, so I didn't have a lot of time to get ready and pack. I forgot my stethoscope. He let me use his, but there was also an extra one that he let me use, so I was going into the rooms, seeing the, you know, what was wrong, why the patient came in, what are their chronic illnesses, has anything changed, because in internal medicine, it can be seen as primary care. An internal medicine physician can be your family physician. Like, you can see them interchangeably. You will have like a year follow-ups, 3-month follow-ups, 6-month follow-ups, And they deal with, like, you know, chronic kidney disease, diabetes, hypertension, hypercholesterol, well, hyperlipidemia. So all those types of things. So a lot of times you're seeing patients every 3 months, 6 months. Sometimes if the patient is well, those come in for a wellness exam. I saw a couple of those today as well. So, for the most part, I was just going in, seeing what they came in for, if anything changed from the following appointment. And I was also just, you know, getting my hands wet with the stethoscope and feeling for people and hearing people, hearing what their heart sounds like, what their lungs sound like. I can hear wheezing now. I feel like it doesn't take an expert to hear wheezing, but I'm happy that I can, like, hear things on my own without getting prepped for it. So, yeah, by the way, this is the outfit of the day. I have been stealing my sister's clothes because she has more professional clothes than me. I'm not, like, that professional. I'm very trendy, which I need to change. But this is what I'm wearing. Let me change. The lighting is not good. Okay. Yes, so I have on these wide leg jeans with these flats. I don't know where I got these flats from, but these jeans are from Forever 21. My name tag for my school. And then up top we have just a long sleeve button down shirt. I got this from my mom. She gave this to me a long time ago. And then this cardigan is really cute. As you can see, I'm matching with my pink. Matching with my pink. I don't know where my sister got this cardigan from, but it keeps me warm. And I'm always cold in the clinic. I'm always cold. Everywhere I go, I'm always cold. So I knew I had to get me a little sweater on today because, like I said, I'm always cold. I can't be uncomfortable and trying to work. And I had a pink stethoscope on earlier, so I was just pinked out. I matched so well, even down to the stethoscope. But I learned so much, y'all. I'm learning so much. I'm learning, you know, I'm just learning. I'm learning. And I like talking to patients. I like that I feel comfortable talking to patients. I feel comfortable. I don't feel awkward. I don't even really feel nervous. I feel more nervous for, like, whenever we have those standardized patients. Like, whenever, like, I go into the room at school and they're, you know, looking for me to mess up or looking to point something out. But in the clinic, I'm learning to, like, let the patients talk. And that's the difference between a standardized patient and, like, a real patient. And when you go and see a real patient, they're gonna, like, talk. Like, some patients don't. I'm not going to generalize. But for my experience working in this clinic so far, every single patient that I've had, they're talking. Like, they'll go on and on if you let them. So I like that I'm not, you know, rushing the patient. I'm not making them feel like, you know, they're not talking at all. I'm actually allowing them to talk, and they're talking for most of the appointment. So I like that. Like I said, I'm getting comfortable just going into the rooms. I can't tell you how many patients I've seen today. I'm trying to think. I think I've seen, like, a good amount. I think I saw about, like, 7 patients today. And then we were open from 8:30 to 12. So I feel like it's pretty good, you know. I'm getting my feet wet. My preceptor said I'm doing a really good job. So really happy about that. He told me to come home and tell my mom that I'm doing a really good job. So some advice that I would give anyone who is doing clinical week would be bring your stethoscope if you don't have it, or if you weren't planning on bringing it or whatever, or if you haven't gotten one, I will get a stethoscope. You can get a cheap one. You don't have to get a Littman, but the controversy there is that Littmans last a lot longer, and Littmans have like two sides to the stethoscope. So there's, like, a bell and there's, like, a regular round part. They're both round, but one is smaller than the other. And that's so you can listen to, like, high-pitched sounds if you need to listen to the abdomen or something. I guess sometimes that can determine, like, colon cancer if you hear, like, high-pitched sounds in the abdomen, or if you don't hear sound at all. I can't remember which one it is. Don't quote me because I don't know yet. But yeah, the more advanced Littman is good, but for clinical week, you don't need, like, I found my stethoscope off of Amazon, and it wasn't necessarily off of Amazon, but I went to a warehouse because Amazon has these, like, random drop-in warehouses where you can get everything for, like, $5, $3, $1. Really, really good bargains. And I just found a stethoscope there, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna use it. I forgot to bring it, but my point is, get you a stethoscope. It does not have to be expensive. you can go ahead and get one. You may as well, because you're going to need it for the rest of your career. I've heard Littmans do last for the rest of your career. So if you want to customize it or get one off of Amazon, you can get it for cheaper off Amazon. So bring your stethoscope. 1, bring your stethoscope. For 2, clean your ears. Clean your ears anyway. But for me, like, I was kind of borrowing people's stethoscopes. Like, I was like, my doctor would like give his stethoscope to me so I could listen, because I didn't have one. Clean your ears. And you just never know. Somebody may want to listen, or I don't know what your reasoning could be, but just for it not to be weird and embarrassing, and like for it to be like clean, just be clean and clean your ears. 3, come in like 15 minutes before clinic starts. Whenever I was medical scribe, I would come in like an hour 15, low key. But that was because I had to pre-chart, and I worked with a hemonc physician, so she was very, very, very busy. When I tell y'all, she did a lot. She did a lot. And so since I was a scribe, I did a lot. And I learned a lot. And I had to keep track of a lot of things. Sometimes we would have patients that would come in from the emergency department. You know, I have to chart that because it happened before the appointment, or it happened the day before, or whatever. So I had to come in and do that. But since I'm not charting right now or anything, I still come in early just to show that I can be prompt. And just to like get, I don't know, just have good rapport. You don't want to like have the doctor come in, because typically, in my experience, doctors have been late. Like, they'll come in, if their appointment is 8:30, they'll come in at like 8:40, 8:35, typically because, I mean, first of all, really, they don't start until the doctor gets there, but, you know, you have the medical assistants that come in, maybe the nurses that come in and do all the vitals and all that, and they have to get checked in, and so that you don't really have to come in, like, you know, right there. And the doctor can do what they want, to be honest. I mean, it is what it is. So it's just good to be early. Just be early. Make it a habit. I was never really the person who came in early for my jobs. Like, when I worked at Firebirds, when I was a waitress or server, whatever, never really came in early, didn't care. Even when I worked as a pharmacy technician, I worked in the hospital. If our, you know, period was 6 to 6:05, I'm coming in at 6:05. That's just me. It's just how I've always been. But when it came to like actually being with a doctor, working with a doctor, working as a scribe, you know, working with doctors and working as a medical student, like, oh, I'm early. Oh, period. No, I'm not even playing that game, because I need to get right for my mind. I need to get right, because if I feel good, I'm going to feel better talking to patients. I'm not going to feel rushed. My patients aren't going to feel rushed, because I'm not going to be giving off that energy. And it's just better to just be, you know, come in nice and relaxed, because people can sense if you are tense. So come in at 15 minutes early. Anything else I can say? If the doctor asks you, hey, we got a patient coming in, but you can leave. Or, you know, I know you're supposed to say it at 5 until 5, but it's 5:15. You can go ahead. Stay. It's a scam. Okay? It's a scam. Stay. They're testing to see if you are like ambitious and tenacious. They're testing to see. Now, some doctors don't care. I'm not gonna like generalize, but some doctors probably don't care. But my doctor told me, like, you know, you're gonna get what you want out of this experience. It's up to you. But they're gonna sense if, you know, if you don't want it for yourself, if you don't want it bad enough, if you don't care to ask questions, if you don't care enough to go take the initiative and see, you know, ask if you can see a patient. They're gonna sense that, and they're just gonna, I mean, you air to them. You know what I mean? Like, you don't really matter to them at that point. Like, you're just taking up space. And they probably won't care, because they're gonna do their job regardless. But if you're a medical student, you're trying to do this profession, like, you need to build good rapport. And you need to be networking. And if somebody can say, hey, I work with her, she's a good student. She was a good student. She was enthusiastic. She was ready to learn. She was attentive. She took charge. She, you know, that's what you want. So if a doctor ever says, hey, you can leave, don't leave. Don't leave until the whole job is finished out. You ain't gotta stay like and be, you know, a teacher's pet or be extra, because I mean, we're all grown, we have things going on in our lives. But prioritize and stay. If they say that, stay. Don't leave. Don't be like, okay, bye. Don't do that. What else? It's okay to feel uncomfortable if you're in a room and, you know, someone's naked. It's okay to feel uncomfortable. I feel like people don't really, I don't know, speak about stuff like that. because it goes without saying, but it's okay. And I think that over time, you know, you'll be seeing so many things that it won't faze you, but it's okay. Anything else? I think that's it. I'm gonna enjoy the rest of my food. I'm probably gonna go try to find some scrubs for a good price, because I want to get some black scrubs, but I don't want to pay a lot of money. So I'm gonna see y'all. I may take y'all with me. We'll see. I'm gonna see y'all though.
That's for haunted houses.
Halloween night. Okay, but really though. Sorry guys, we're gonna ask you all to come over here.
Why is that so zoom in though? We can't zoom in.
What? Yes, because it was the last two were blurry. The last two were blurry.
Okay, come on.
One more time.